There, so this is a quick one on solving. So when you're solving equations, there's different type of equations that are usually presented to you. So here's the most common one. Let's take this one: 3x squared plus 4x minus 5. I can see two primes here, so the chances of me getting a solution by inspection is pretty hard. I could try and do it. 3x and x, what two numbers multiply by 5 to give me 4 when you add, it's not going to work. So I need to go to the minus b formula. So remember, the number in front of the highest power in a quadratic is always going to be a in the minus b formula, in this case 3. The number in front of the lowest power of x is going to be b. That's really the important one. And look, if you notice, I'm including the signs, and then c will always be the constant. So here's my ABC. So let's look at the formula. Minus b, that's built-in minus. Plus or minus, they're built in. The square root, b squared minus 4, that built in. A by c, all over 2 times a. So I'm going to fill it in. Minus 4 plus or minus the square root of 4 squared minus 4 times 3 by minus 5 all over 2 times 3. Now you have to let the calculator do the heavy lifting if you're not willing to do it yourself. So again, on my calculator, fraction button, minus 4, I'll do the plus version first, square root of bracket 4, close brackets, I'm using brackets, minus 4 bracket 3, 3 close bracket open bracket minus 5 close bracket all over 2 bracket 3. So there's one answer, minus 2 plus the square root of 19 over 3. And then just go back in and change this to the minus. Now look very carefully at what's happened here. This is they have a way of doing it where they put the minus you're right on the same line as the denominator numerator line. So I'll explain what that means. That really means that. So the answer to this second one is actually minus 2 minus root 19 over 3. Okay, so just be aware of that. The calculator's answer and what it actually is. So what it is not, it's not minus 2 plus. It's minus the whole thing. Okay, so there's your two possible answers. Okay, and you can do things with those answers. And they're in surd form, so just be careful of that. They're in surd form. Now, when it comes to answering really complicated fraction versions of that, it's the same rules kind of apply. Let's take this one. X plus 3 over x equal to 5 over x minus 4. So there are a couple of ways of doing this. One way is to do it by section. Do this sum and then do that sum. Okay? Or if you're really brave, and I'm going to show you the kind of really brave way of doing this, you could do the following. Take the 2 and multiply it by everything else. Okay? And still put it over. Plus the 3 by everything else. And put over the original, equal to the 5 by everything else. And put it over the original. Now, I say put it over the original. You don't have to put it over the original. So I'm just going to zoom this up for y'all. So don't worry about the shakes for a second. So you can all see that. So I hope you can all see that one. Okay. So that's what we're looking at, okay? So you don't have to do this line, but if you're going to use this trick, what you're really doing is that. And what you're left with then is 2 times x minus 4 plus 3 times x minus 2 by x minus 4 equal to 5 times x minus 2. Okay, so let's have a look at what this does. 2 times x is 2x squared, and 2 times x times 4 is minus 8x. plus 3 times, well, that's x squared. 3 times 8 is 24. And then 3 times, that's minus 4x minus 2x is minus 6x minus 18x. And that is 5x squared minus 10x. And again, get everything together now, okay? Bring it all together. So 2x squared minus 8x plus 3x squared minus 18x plus 24 minus 5x squared plus 10x equal to 0. And we can start cancelling. 2 and 3 is 5, take away 5. That's gone. Minus 8 minus 26 minus 16x. And we have 24. Okay, so equal to 0. Okay, take away 24 from both sides. Minus 16x is equal to minus 24. Divide both sides by 16. X is going to be equal to 24 over 16, which is 3 over 2. And that's your answer. Now that's the brave way of doing it. If you want to do it all in one fell swoop. The other way of doing it would be to just do this sum here. Just do that sum there, and then when you get that answer, it'll be one fraction, and you just cross multiply. I don't know whether one is easier than the other or faster than the other. I think this one does have its advantages in that you're globally hitting everything, and it just feels there's probably a bit more work involved in this one, but it's totally up to you. I'll show you